Let's start today with idioms. Idioms. Yes. What is this idioms? Idioms is a verb, that is word, which we call it as an idiotic expression. What is idiot? You all know that? Who you call idiot? Foolish. Yes. One who behaves like a fool, we call him as idiot. Yes. And here idiotic expression. So the word tells you that something related to idiot that is here. Yes. So the thing is, here an idiom is an idiotic expression is an expression, word or phrase that has a figurative meaning conventionally understood by native speakers. This meaning is different from the literal meaning of the idiom's individually elements. In other words, idioms don't mean exactly what the words say. Yes, here the thing is, it has an hidden meaning. Idioms has an hidden meaning, and that hidden meaning will be idiotic. It will be in idiotic. When you hear the word, you will laugh at it. You will laugh at it. Yes. For example, here you can see the word kick the bucket. Kick the bucket. You all very well know what you exactly the literal meaning of kick the bucket is what? The person is kicking it. The person is kicking a bucket. That is a literal meaning. But the idiotic meaning, there is a hidden meaning of this is, you will not even imagine what that word is. That is to die. The person kicked. For example, if I write the person with a name, something you can say, the person kicked his bucket. He kicked his bucket at 4 o'clock today. At 4 o'clock today. It means the person is dead. The person is dead. So that is this idiom. So idioms means idiotic expression. It has an hidden meaning. So exactly the word doesn't mean. Its literal meaning will be different from this meaning. Yes. Now, let's see the next verb. Food items. Here we have idioms with the food, sport idioms, number idioms, color idioms, animal idioms. Yes. So now let's start with food idiom. Food. Bad egg. Egg. Bad egg. We call this bad egg means what? Generally we say bad egg means egg is spoiled. But here the meaning is a dishonest or ill-behaved person. Dishonest or ill-behaved person. Example, he was a bad egg. A piece of cake, which means a cake piece. But here idioms is a task that can be accomplished very easily. So English is a piece of cake. Yes, of course English is a piece of cake. It's easy. It's very easy. A couch potato, an idle person, bread and butter, the necessities, a smart cookie, a clever person, big cheese, an important person. Yes, next is sport idioms. The ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. It is your turn to make a decision. So that is called as the ball is in your court. Saved by the bell. Saved by a last minute intervention. Saved by a last minute intervention. To strike out. To fail at something. Jump for joy. Happy. On the ball. Fully aware and in control of a situation. Front runner. Expected to win or succeed. Now, number idioms. On cloud 9, the word 9, it tells a number. But here, the cloud 9 is blissfully happy. The person is very happy. The grandmother was on cloud 9 to see her grandson after a long time. That is the person's happiness. At 6s and 7s. At 6s and 7s means confused thought. The person is in confused thought. Confused or in a state of disorder. One horse town, very small town. Take 5, take a short break. 7th heaven, very happy about something. Perfect 10, completely perfect. Color idioms. Caught red-handed. You would have heard this word, caught red-handed. When you catch the thief, we call them as caught red-handed. To catch someone in the act of doing something. He was caught red-handed while stealing those candy bars. Black sheep. To be the outcast or one out. Who is a black sheep? We ask the question, who is a black sheep? So it means that the person is odd man out. Out of the blue. Randomly. Surprisingly. Once in a blue moon, very rarely. We call this as once in a blue moon. In Tamil, we call it as actually Amavasai. Once in a blue moon is very rarely. Grey area. Unclear, defined. A golden opportunity, a good chance to get something valuable. Animal idioms. At a snail's pace. Moving very slowly. Traffic is moving at a snail's pace. Because a snail mostly moves very slowly. Let the cat out of the bag. Let the cat out of the bag. Reveal a secret. Who let the cat out of the bag? About the surprise party. The lion's share the biggest part. Watch like a hawk. Watching carefully. Fish out of water. Very uncomfortable. Mad as a hornet. Extremely angry. Now match the four meanings. A piece of cake. Easy. On cloud 9. Blissfully happy. Perfect chain. Completely perfect. At a snail's pace. Moving very slowly. Apple of my eye. Someone who is cherished above all others. We call it as apple of my eye. Yes. So now here there is an exercise. You can do it. I hope you understand this topic. Thank you. Have a nice day.